Hey everyone, welcome in. This is going to be the start of a series on Monster Hunter World with the Iceborne expansion. I'll be playing base world all the way through to the ending of Iceborne. Rules are pretty simple. I'll be doing my best to solo all missions, but I may have one partner join if things get a little too scary. Also, I only get to use the armors and weapons that I craft, so no defender stuff. Veteran hunters know what I'm referring to. With that, let's get into it.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
The thing with monsters is you gotta find out, soft spot. Sometimes you have to poke them hard. Yeah. They can be very dangerous. Good friend.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's
Yep.
happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
So, with our character creation, I think this will be the same through subsequent runs of World with uh, our various weapons. I think each time the characters will be fully randomized. I'll use a coin to flip for male, female. I'm going to use a d20, um, and you'll see that here in a second. But for this, we're going to flip a coin. We're going to do heads for female, and then we'll do tails for male. And let's go ahead and flip that coin. And it's going to be heads for female. So the start of this will be we'll be making a female character. Now this is where that D20 is going to come in. We're going to scroll over to the randomizer, and we're going to roll a D20, and we're just going to hit the randomizer as many times as the dice tells us. So we're going to roll that, and we get 11. So we're going to hit the button 11 times, and what we get is what we get. Now, going back to the intro, the armors, it lets us choose the guardian armor, but we're going to make our own from the get. So we're just going to go ahead and go no armor right now and change up the voice a little bit here. And then we should be all set to move on to our palico. Now, same rules apply for a palico. We're just going to roll a d20 with our randomizer, and we're just going to use that. So let's go over to our randomizer, and our d20 gives us 16. So we're going to hit it 16 times, and that's going to be our boy here.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa!
So I'm not a complete novice at this game. I have done a playthrough in my own time. So if I'm moving through the world a little bit quicker, it's because I have seen or done some of this stuff. I will try to go slow. The series is really dedicated to just trying out weapons I've never played before because I know they offer different play styles. Capcom has done a fantastic job with this game, so I'll try to keep the commentary down to a minimum. Please enjoy.
It's not safe here. This way. new world. Huh? No. What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way. Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us. this track? Look! There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move! That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here!
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape
low.
up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You're with the Commission's Fifth Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the First. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Here. Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there! Hey, you! I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Over here. Head inside your room so you can... We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
A close-range weapon with low mobility, but a close-range weapon that facilitates a close-range offensive weapons that are a close-range weapon that facilitates fluid combos and evasion. A lightweight weapon that lets you a ranged weapon, a weapon that lets you charge up, a weapon that stores, a weapon that transforms between a long-reaching axe and a powerful sword. Close-range offensive weapons that are used to deal a rapid flurry of blows. A weapon that stores energy in its sword form and releases it in its axe form.
So after much deliberation of kind of going through the other playthroughs that I've done, I have done solely bow. So moving into something a little bit closer range, I think the longsword looks cool. So we're going to do the longsword this time. And as for armors, I'm just going to throw in the leather for now until I get the materials to craft all the new stuff. So this is the setup that we're going to be running for just the foreseeable future, just for a little bit.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk... Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Right on time. Oh yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Now, I can't lie. I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to the canteen stuff. All of the monster games that I've played, still pretty confusing to me. I just kind of look for the one that gives me the better stats as far as numbers go, and a couple of the skills that may seem useful. Right now, with the extra health and stamina, the skills weren't really all there, so I just went with one that offered just the best health and stamina. Also, adding insult to injury, this game, all the Monster Hunter series, the food cooking is immaculate. All the food looks incredibly delicious, and for no reason whatsoever, just to troll. Like, look at all this good food.
All right, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1, complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2, use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Oh yeah! Hey, partner!
Want to get going? Want to get going? Uh-huh. Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed. You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Over here!
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Please forgive my clumsiness with the longsword. This would be like the first time that I'm actually using it. I know this game is very, very heavy on the combos, getting those nailed down. Definitely learning those. Just very clunky right off the get. But I can already tell that I'm going to really enjoy this playthrough. It is a very fun weapon to use.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy. Oops. Use whatever you can. You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire. The long sword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks. Gather your spirit to increase its power. Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone. Keep it together, okay?
I will say that as a bow user, like just maining the bow, the sharpness meter was never something I had to really focus on. So this is going to be very difficult to like really nail down because I'm barely paying attention to that bar up there.
Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
Good to see you.
Uh-huh.
Listen up.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them? Oh, hello.
My.
There you are, Fiver.
partner? Ah! You can pick up quests from the quest board, too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check 2 places. We're on the hunt! Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going? Be careful. Over here! Over here! Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Huh. Be careful.
With there being so many targets at the same time, it's really hard to nail like the combo moves. Because you're just swing, dodge. So nailing multiple moves in the same, like there, just got nailed. But nailing the multiple moves in a row is very difficult. check me out over here being greedy, just trying to harvest, and still got stuff trying to beat me up.
Not bad. All right, let's look for another group. The Castodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them. Huh. Be careful.
Like right here, like I'm slowly starting to get the hang of using the spirit combo. Still getting my butt kicked, not dodging right, trying to get greedy, getting those hits in. Good work. That just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something. Over here! Here. Look at those Castodon. Something's up with them. Alright, now finally we're going to start getting into these big boys. So, Grey Jagras.
Now!
Of this poor guy, what in a later game, if it really just starts feeling like a punching bag.
All right, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Want to get going?
As you can see, totally forgot about the sharpness of the blade. Had to do that real quick before we start getting this guy. I don't need to be trying to hunt him down with basically a stick.
Friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues.
All right, here we go. Here's the
Track
big
Great
boy.
Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it.
I think I'm just gonna get in there. We're just getting in there. See if we can't nail a few combos. I know he's fast, so yeah. See, just instantly got me.
You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Look out! Your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
Just nailing the combos, it feels like is very important with this weapon. Also feels very advantageous because it feels fast, even though it's such a big weapon. I would honestly, I would expect it to be, or at least feel a little bit slower. But like right there, like I was able to hit there and dodge. Got launched. Dodging. See, the mobility is just off the charts with this. I'm really, really enjoying this. I feel like once I start nailing these combos down, it's really going to start feeling nice.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for
So I know
getting
about this
monsters
area,
or
grabbing
making a
the
splash.
scatter shot here, because I'm going to try to line up the rocks. See if I can drop him on his head. Because I know that rock there, it'll drop. And of course I miss. Moved a little too quick for me.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them. Land your claw on a monster to grapple to it.
Yeah, I feel in these situations it is hyper dangerous because you have like the little Jagras that are like trying to get you, and always the mount attacks. Gotta love those bad boys.
Drop
But
some slinger ammo.
the Jagras trying to get you, and then you're trying to focus on, you know, your main monster. It can be hyper distracting.
That's a piercing pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell of monsters.
With the piercing pods, they're arguably one of my favorite slinger ammos. With the bow, the 1,000 Dragons, it turns it into essentially like a piercing shotgun, and it's just devastating. So I'm wondering if there are plays that I can use with the slinger in this, but you know, that's to be seen. I have high hopes because this is very, very fun. I'm just getting this guy right now.
Watch out when monsters enraged. It's better to hold off on your claw until things calm down a bit.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Never underestimate an angry monster. Keep your distance and watch for a safe opening.
At these points, these guys are getting on my nerves, so I'm just wiping them out.
You can use scatter nut as slinger ammo. It's good for staggering monsters.
As fun as this game can be, sometimes the tediousness of like having to run down the monster after you're whipping its booty for a minute, but then it also adds like complexity of the world being able to retaliate. Oof. The world being able to retaliate against you in the meantime. So one hunt could lead to 2, could lead to 3. It's just such a living environment. Now it's a chance to get in there and get some attacks done. Let's go.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate. Let's head back and report to the old man.
Well, that's going to do it for this one. The Great Jaguarus was just the very beginning of a long hunting campaign. Our next monster is one that may leave one feeling a bit poisoned. Thanks, guys.